Miles Morales and the Spider Gang encounter a series of increasingly unstable and horrifying spider variants, each one a twisted reflection of their own fears and failures. They soon discover a terrifying truth. A cosmic entity is corrupting the Spider-Verse, turning heroes into monsters and threatening to unravel all of reality. The Spider-Verse was a tapestry of infinite possibilities, a web of interconnected realities, each with its own Spider-Man, its own unique story. But like any tapestry, it could be torn, frayed, corrupted. It began with a glitch. During a routine dimension-hopping mission, Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Peter B. Parker, and the rest of the Spider Gang encountered a spider variant unlike any they had seen before. This Spider-Man was wrong. His suit was a grotesque parody of the classic red and blue, the colors inverted, the spider symbol twisted into a disturbing, almost demonic shape. His movements were erratic, unnatural, his body contorting in ways that defied physics, that defied sanity. And his voice, it was a chorus of whispers, a cacophony of tortured screams layered with a chilling, distorted echo of Peter Parker's voice. "You are not real," the corrupted Spider-Man hissed, his voice a glitching, fragmented mess. "This is all a lie." He attacked them with a ferocity that was both terrifying and heartbreaking. He was incredibly strong, his webs were black and viscous, and his very presence seemed to warp reality around him, creating a nightmarish landscape of distorted buildings and twisted shadows. They managed to escape, to return to their own dimension, but the encounter left them shaken, disturbed, haunted by the image of the corrupted Spider-Man and his chilling words. Then, it happened again. They encountered another corrupted spider variant, this one a twisted version of Spider-Man Noir, his trench coat replaced by a shroud of living shadows, his fedora casting a grotesque, demonic silhouette. He spoke in riddles, in prophecies of doom, his voice a chilling whisper that seemed to burrow into their minds. "The web is unraveling," he rasped. "The weaver is hungry." And then another and another. Each corrupted spider variant was more terrifying, more disturbing than the last. A spider woman whose body was composed entirely of spiders. A spider ham who had become a monstrous, carnivorous pig. A Spider-Man 2099 whose futuristic technology had fused with his flesh, turning him into a biomechanical nightmare. The Spider Gang realized that they were not just facing a few rogue spider variants. They were facing a contagion, a corruption that was spreading through the Spider-Verse, twisting heroes into monsters, turning their greatest strengths into their worst weaknesses. Gwen, with her scientific background, began to investigate the glitches, the anomalies in the dimensional fabric. She discovered that the corrupted spider variants were not just alternate versions of themselves. They were fractured versions, beings whose realities had been shattered, twisted, corrupted by something else. Miles, haunted by his own encounters with alternate versions of himself, began to question his own identity, his own reality. He saw glimpses of himself in the corrupted spider variants, reflections of his own fears, his own doubts, his own potential for darkness. Peter B. Parker, the seasoned veteran, the mentor, tried to hold the group together, to maintain their hope, their sanity. But even he, with his years of experience, his unwavering optimism, was beginning to crack under the strain. He saw the toll the encounters were taking on the younger spider people, and he feared that they were all on the verge of breaking. They discovered that the source of the corruption was a cosmic entity, a being known as the Weaver, a creature that existed outside of the Spider-Verse, a force that sought to unravel the web of reality, to consume all of existence. The Weaver was not a villain in the traditional sense. It was a force of nature, a cosmic predator, driven by an insatiable hunger to consume, to assimilate, to unmake. It saw the Spider-Verse, with its infinite variations, its endless possibilities, as a threat, an anomaly, a glitch in the grand design of the cosmos. The corrupted spider variants were not just victims. They were weapons, tools of the Weaver, designed to spread chaos and destruction, to weaken the fabric of reality, to prepare the way for the entity's arrival. The final confrontation takes place in a shattered dimension, a wasteland of broken realities, a graveyard of forgotten Spider-Men. The Spider Gang, battered, broken, but still defiant, faces the Weaver, a being of pure cosmic horror, its form constantly shifting, its voice a chorus of 1,000,000 screaming souls. The battle is not just a physical one, but a battle of wills, a clash of ideologies, a struggle for the very soul of the Spider-Verse. Miles, embracing his role as the Spider-Man of his universe, drawing on the strength of his friends, his family, his own unique identity, confronts the Weaver, challenging its vision of a unified, consumed reality. Gwen, using her scientific knowledge, finds a way to exploit the Weaver's connection to the corrupted spider variants, to turn its own weapons against it. Peter B. Parker, rediscovering his own sense of purpose, his own unwavering belief in the power of hope, rallies the remaining uncorrupted spider variants, leading them in a final desperate charge against the Weaver. In the end, it is not power, but individuality that defeats the Weaver. The Spider Gang, embracing their differences, their unique strengths, their own personal stories, create a resonance, a dissonance that disrupts the Weaver's control, that shatters its connection to the Spider-Verse. The Weaver is banished, cast back into the void from whence it came. The corrupted spider variants are freed, their minds restored, their realities healed, though scarred. The Spider-Verse is saved, but the victory is bittersweet. The Spider Gang has faced a horror beyond comprehension, a threat that has shaken them to their core. They have seen the potential for darkness that lurks within themselves, within all spider people. The story ends with the Spider Gang returning to their respective dimensions, forever changed by their experience. They are no longer just heroes. They are guardians, protectors of the Spider-Verse, forever vigilant, forever aware of the fragility of reality, of the constant threat of the Weaver's return. The web is weakened, but it holds, for now. But the Weaver is always waiting, and the glitches remain, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurks beyond the veil, and the price of maintaining the balance. The Spider-Verse is infinite, and so is the potential for horror.